Are you here? Bonnie, did you commit the murder to show your love for Carl? My first paranormal experience actually didn't happen to me. I was a young kid and was playing on the floor with a friend at the time and started hearing weird sounds, and I was looking around and my friend started crying, and that's when I actually saw there was a toy back in the day called Lite-Brite. You put little pegs in, and I saw with my own eyes these pegs just flinging and hitting the wall behind me. And I remember her parents saying, it's okay, sweetheart, it's gonna be over soon. They picked her up and they looked at me and said, you should call your parents, it's time to go home. It wasn't until we were in our teenage years that we talked about it again, and that's when she told me the whole story of, I've been dealing with that my whole life, and it really, threw me for a bit of a loop.
And kind of the moral of the story is don't play board games as a child.
Avoid Lite-Brite?
Yeah, avoid Lite-Brite and Battleship.
My advice for any paranormal investigators, anybody starting out, would be to have a good foundation of knowledge in terms of basic principles of science, basic scientific principles. If you know that, it will really help you understand how energy can work and manipulate the environment if it's even possible. It'll really help you figure things out and help you from misinterpreting the experiences. You'll say, it's impossible that could be paranormal because it disobeys the laws of science. You'll be able to figure things out much more quickly. This was a school at one point, a religious school, Catholic. Oh, whoa.
It's picking something up.
It's coming closer.
Were you here when this was a school?
Whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
Oh.
The temperature is fluctuating 70 to 52 degrees.
70 to 52?
Yep. We'd just like to understand why you're still here.
It's gradually getting more solid.
It's gradually becoming larger, too.
Maybe it's getting ready to do something.
Maybe it
It's
is.
using the energy in the atmosphere.
Oh, maybe it is, Dave.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. What do you make of that? Maria Houston. Was that you? I mean, that was like a crash.
Yeah. But nothing fell.
Nothing fell. We got a lot to think about in this place. Regardless, that whole temperature change went from a little spot to a whole area. I love, the magnetic field sensory devices, EMF and tri-field. In terms of science, if there is a manipulation there, it has to be something, and it helps you figure things out, disprove things, but it also helps to alert you if the potential for something to happen is there.
It was just like a weird gush of air that just went by, and then almost sounded like a little voice right after it.
I didn't hear anything. What? I heard that. The f was that?
It's the second time that sound happened. Jeez.
What the?
Oh, it's like a friggin'...
I heard it too.
You heard it that time?
Yes, I did with my ears.
How loud was it for you?
It scared me very loud.
EMF meter was just up again. It was actually at a 1.0, which is actually pretty high. And now I'm dropping again.
That is the creepiest damn thing.
It has to be used right, though. You have to know radiation. You'd have to know that this reading might not be happening in real time. It could be radiation from the past. There's a lot of things that go into it, but if used properly, it's my favorite.
I think Steve plays a really important role. We've been investigating together so long that we can work off of each other, where I might be a little more of the gruffness, he's a little more of the softer, connected side. And if I haven't thought something out on an investigation, a lot of times Steve will have an answer for it, and vice versa. So I think the mere fact that we're so close and we have 100% trust in each other. If he says he saw something, I know he saw it. I know he saw it.
I'm looking right where she was seen.
That was a great performance. Now, what are the chances? Like,
There it is. What'd you see?
there's something moving over here
Where?
in that aisle. It looked like somebody sat up
No way.
and started walking out.
No way.
Yep.
Is anyone here?
And he's just always there for you, really. Unless there's a spider or something, because, I mean, there is video of me seeing a spider, and Steve, I go, look at this. And remember, he ran outside and
remember.
shut the door.
Yep.
And I'm still down there with the spider, so.
You dropped your phone too, I think.
I did.
Yeah. When it comes to investigating with Steve, one thing I do love about him is that it's all seriousness until it's not. And he likes to bring so many, and push, I should say, so many techniques and new equipment, and he's always pushing that, and that is gonna further this field, and I love that about him. But again, when there's excitement, I don't see anybody get more excited in my life than him. He's high-fiving, he's shaking, he can't control his body, and that shows the passion that this man has. So I do love that.
What is that?
What's...
Oh, look. That's a black, solid mass moving.
What is that?
And it's there. I mean, look.
That doesn't even make sense.
So it's not even a shadow, because see how it's freestanding?
It does look free-floating. It doesn't look like a shadow.
It's free floating.
Yeah.
See, we got some wild catches.
That is so awesome. When I'm not investigating, I'm going to Disney World as much as possible, and I'm playing video games. I'm at museums. I am wandering graveyards, and I collect a lot of strange things that people find quite off-putting. Human skulls, skeletons, body parts, wet specimens, taxidermied animals.
Usually getting them from the graveyard.
Mummified animals.